Hello, Josh. Hello, Josh. Hello. How's it going? You good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's Natalie here, and welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. Today, we're going to have a little chat with Nat. It's been a while, right? Well, I just wanted to just let you know there are going to be some changes in the Joy Garden because of. I'll start off by saying that just different issues that I'm having with my body. To be totally honest, I've slowed down a lot, but I mean, I'm not, you know, to a point where I feel that I'm totally sick, but I have a lot of issues with my joints, shoulder, knees, lower back, things that I've been dealing with. This is not new. These are things I've been dealing with for years, but I want to say that the gardening may have, that's an activity that I started uh, 2023, mid 2023, like summer. I started with my first summer garden, 2023, and then of course all of this year, 2024, I went full force. But I think that that heightened activity has aggravated a lot of things that I've been dealing with throughout the years, as far as my lower back, knees, like I said, and now this issue with my shoulder. So I'm a bit achy a lot more often, and that kind of limits what I can do at times. So, and I know you see me going full force, and I mean, that's all real. I'm out here and I'm doing it because I want to. I sort of just sometimes just push myself to go ahead and do whatever it is that I want to do or need to do. But I just feel like, hey, work smarter, not harder, especially with this, with the limitations that I have. I will be beginning physical therapy for the shoulder. I found out that I actually have arthritis in the shoulder, and also, get this, a bone spur. I am dealing with also other issues too, bursitis, which is an inflammation of the bursa. Okay, there's a little area in here called the bursa, and anything you see like arthritis, itis, that itis means inflammation. Okay, so arthritis in the joints. Those are things I've been dealing with for a long time. The lower back issues. I'm actually going through pain management for that. I have been for years, where just like once a year I may go get an injection for the knees, an injection or something for my lower back if needed, and that used to work like a charm, especially with the back. I would get that injection and feel like I had a brand new body. But it seems like the injections and the pain management does not work as well as it used to. And I think what, like working in the garden and all of that and this extra added activity, it's different from exercise. Now, for those of you who knew I was on a weight loss journey, have been since 2022, I believe, that, and I was able to lose 55 pounds. And we'll talk about that too. That's something else that I'll be sharing with you about my weight loss journey and maintaining the weight that I lost. I was able to lose 55 pounds, and I will be sharing with you about that, especially in the new year. That's something that I will start a segment where I talk about how I lost the weight, why I needed to lose the weight, all of that. I'll also be going on a cleanse at the beginning of the year. I'll be doing a 10-day smoothie cleanse. I want you guys to join me with that. That's a lot of things that I want to grow for the garden to help with that, with the, because I'll have to buy spinach, I'll have to buy kale, I'll have to buy a spring mix. Those are all the things that I'll use in my smoothies. So I want it to get to a point where all I got to do is go out in the garden and snip snip, get my own spinach, get my own kale, and all of that. And also for my salads, I want to be able to do all of that in my garden. So um, I want to be in a better spot, in a better place physically, um, because I honestly feel myself slowing down. Like I said, aches and pains. I'm achy right now, and I know it has to do with the weather. Also, I know the colder weather that affects your joints too. Um, so I basically try to stay out of the cold because it does affect me. Shouldn't be out here now, but I have a heater by my feet, so my ankles are warm, and my Miss Natalie's ankles are nice and warm. Um, So, and I have Josh out here with me too. He wouldn't stay inside, so I just brought him out here. So my boy's with me. Um, he's our guest. He's making a guest appearance. Um, but there will be some changes in the garden because I think I need to move to all raised beds that are higher. I got a 17 inch. The new L shaped bed is a 17 inch. So I can sit down either on my little ottoman or my little garden bench. The squirrels are going nuts back there in that tree. I don't know what they're up to. Um, but with the 17-inch raised bed, I can sit on the my garden bench or my little ottoman and just go to town. I have two other raised beds, but they're 14-inch, and I can still do the same using the little garden bench. But I think I need to move to 32-inch raised beds. I'm hoping to win one. I entered a photo contest with Vajiga. Vajiga is that last bed that I got, the new one. That's a Vajiga, and I entered the contest, and the prize will be a 32-inch. So that'll be my first 30. If I win that, hopefully I will. Fingers crossed. That'll be the first 32-inch. If not, I'll just buy it on my own because I do either Vajiga or I may go with Vego. My other two raised beds are Vego, Vego, and I mean they're nice and sturdy. I'm feeling the Vajiga, but you know, who knows? But one of the things I need to do because of the physical limitations, and I'm still calling them limitations, but I do whatever it is I need to do. I do whatever it is I need to do or want to do. But I want to be smarter. It's like don't overtax yourself, don't push yourself, um, and especially it's like, I, hey, if I hurt myself where to the point where I'm laid up in the bed and or if I'm in such pain that I'm laid in the and I can't take care of my family, I can't take care of Josh, so I have to be smart about it. So I will be doing things differently. You know, I want to do the raised beds, the taller raised beds, and because I definitely want to continue with the gardening. Because, like I said, I'm growing my own food. I want to grow my own vegetables and fruits and all of that for a long time to come. Because I'm really enjoying it. And I think it's very important. Um, so I'm going to continue with my gardening, but I just want to make sure I'm in good health, do the to the best of my ability, and my doctors are going to help me with that. I will be starting physical therapy for the shoulder. Actually, I've already had my assessment for that. I didn't have much success with physical therapy before, but you know how it is with insurance. They want you to go through, like I said, this is a little chat with Nat. So look, it's going to be a little different conversation than gardening, okay? That my channel is more than just gardening. That's a part of it, but it's about me and my life and my journey. Okay, so yeah, we're having a chat with that moment. So it's gonna be a little different conversation. So what I was saying is that going through the physical therapy, doing the X-rays, doing the all those different things is what you have to do before your insurance will kick in and say, uh, let's do this. Let's try this treatment. We'll approve this treatment or that treatment. It took forever with me doing physical therapy and all types of different things before they would even approve an MRI for to find out what was the deal with my lower back. And that's how I found out I have issues with my lower lumbar. And so um, through an MRI. So it's, put it this way, in life we have problems, we have limitations, we have obstacles, but it's how you handle it. Joshy's like, preach, mama, preach. We have, but I want you guys to hear me because this is important. We have, we have to work with the what we're given to work with. It's like we have to play with the hand we're dealt. So if you have some type of physical ability, disability, or physical limitation, you know, I don't don't call yourself like, don't throw in the towel. Figure out what you can do, if possible, to better your circumstances so you continue to keep moving, keep going, and keep living, child. Keep living. I'm going to keep living. I'm going to ride this thing until the wheels fall off. Yes, I may be in pain, but sometimes I push myself. I mean, are you guys surprised to know that I was in pain while I was putting together my raised bed? That's why I did a lot of it with time lapse because I'm sorry, I apologize. I did a lot of it with time lapse because I was having issues with the shoulders. I was having issues with my knees because I literally put that thing together in slow mo. I'm just going to be honest with you. Um, and it was that's why I did as much as I could on those fair weather days where it almost I would say, oh, it almost feels like spring. On those days, I got out in that garden and I did as much as I possibly could because the cooler temperatures make my little aches and pains make it hurt worse. So, especially when you have joint issues, it hurts when it's cold. So on those days when it was nice out and the warmth of the sun, I would get out there and go hard. Okay, so yeah, it's like I'm saying is yes, I have issues. Everything is not hunky dory, but I keep going and I keep moving and I intend to keep doing that. So watch me go. Join me on this journey, y'all. The phone calls are coming in. Oh, that's Colonial Penn. I did want some information on insurance. So I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling too much. But hey, that's another thing. Life insurance and is important. You don't want to leave your family in a lurch at the end of a situation. I hear too many stories about different things happening with people where they couldn't afford to bury their loved ones or whatever. And I hate to get on that subject, but that's important. I was just saying one of the phone calls was Colonial Penn. I was looking for a quote for insurance, so I'll get back with them. Um, but yeah, that's another thing. Prepare for those things because there's nothing worse than losing a loved one and there you are trying to have a GoFundMe just to take care of those. We're not going to get into all that, but I've just heard some horror stories, you guys. But yeah, it's a little chat with Nat Day, okay? So we're just going to talk about a little bit of everything. But that's one of the main things I wanted to share with you guys that I have slowed down a little bit because of the aches and pains, but I intend to, in the months to come, to get with my doctors and figure out what we can do to deal with more pain management and physical therapy to work on my shoulder and all that stuff. But it's not going to stop me. I just want you to know I like to be transparent. If it was just a gardening channel where I could just say, here, look at my tomatoes, you know, happy gardening. But that's not what my channel is. So for those of you who have subscribed and think I'm just going to be gardening, yeah, a lot of it will be gardening because that's a big part of what I'm doing right now, growing my own groceries. But it's a life journey. That's why it's called Find Joy in the Journey. I consider life a journey, and my intent is to live this life and be as joyful as I can be, and just find joy in this life's journey with my situation with my son, having a disabled son who I have to take care of, and he's an adult now. I say, hey, Josh, but Josh is actually an adult. Josh is 20 years old, and he'll be 21 next year in August. So I dealt with young Josh, baby Josh, and toddler Josh, and so on and so forth, and teenage Josh, and now it's adult Josh. But as his mother and caregiver, my role has not changed. Um, there's different things, and I'll share with you those for those of you who are interested. I'll share with you the journey of dealing with someone with disability, and as a caregiver, how you have to navigate, their, health care and planning, his life, and make sure he has all the things that he needs, and making plans for him. So that's all a part of my life's journey. And this part of my life, I am 52 years old, so I'm not getting younger, I'm getting older, and you're going to have some issues. You're going to have some aches and pains, but I want to continue on gardening and doing all the things that I normally do in my life. And I'm just going to, in the beginning of the year, it'll be a new start. I will be doing a cleanse in the beginning of the year. I'll be doing a smoothie cleanse. So you guys can go with me on that smoothie cleanse. So it's like I'll do the smoothie cleanse. Um, it's just to reset, because all this holiday eating, you know, you can put on holiday pounds. I think certain things we eat also causes inflammation in the body. Okay, I know y'all can attest to that. For those of you who are into herbs and eating healthy and things like that, there are certain things you eat that cause inflammation in the body, and there's certain things that you can eat that will lessen those, that inflammation. So I'm going to get into all of that. I'm going to look into that. Um, so I will be doing the cleanse. I will be getting with my doctors to work on pain management and physical therapy to work on mobility and range of motion, like for the shoulder. Um, so so I can hit the ground running in 2025, and still be able to enjoy working in my garden and doing all the things that I do. And so that's why I just wanted to hop on here and have a candid conversation just about life in general. And you never know. Maybe this may be helpful to someone to know that just because you have some limitations, or you have a setback here and there, do not stop. Keep moving. Keep it moving, honey. Keep it moving. And do whatever you can within, whatever you have access to. You know, talk to your doctors. Uh, utilize that health care that you have if you have it. Um, it's like if I need to get a specialist involved, that's what I did. I went to see a specialist about the shoulder, and then that specialist recommended the physical therapy. And see, those are all the things you have to go through before your insurance will actually uh, approve different things that you may need for treatment. You have to do this. You have to see the specialist. You have to see the do the physical therapy. You have to do the X-rays before they can. It's a dance, you know. And I'm going through the motions, but I'm gonna do everything that I can to live the best life that I can. That's the main thing, because I want longevity. I want to live the best life I can and be here and healthy so I can love on my family and take care of my son. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside now and get out of this cool air and make Mr. Joshua come inside too. He wanted to be out here with me. I didn't want to bring him out here because it is a cool day, but the spot that I have him in, he's the sunshine. He has the benefit of the sunshine. Up under here, the patio, I don't have that. It's kind of cool. I do have a fan down here. I mean a heater. I'm sorry, but it's time to go inside. But I just wanted to have a little chat with that moment with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I know I was all over the place, but I think you can feel me. I think you can follow me. All right. And we'll talk more about different things. We'll talk about the weight loss journey, the health journey, in the new year, the reconfiguration of my garden so I can keep on enjoying the Joy Garden, getting those raised beds. Hopefully, I'll win a 32-inch raised bed from Vajiga. I entered a photo contest, and I'm fingers crossed that I will win that 32-inch raised bed. I do like my Vajiga raised bed. I love it. That's a 17-inch, and I'm able to work with it easily. And also the two 14-inch Vigo raised beds that I have. Um, I'll still be a container gardener, but I will be moving to the raised beds for the ease and the convenience of having a tall 32-inch raised bed where I can actually walk around it. I'm a shorty. I'm only 5'4". And so that raised bed, it'll be perfect for me. That's the 32-inch, and the 17-inch is working well also. But I want to make things possible where I can continue with my gardening. I love it, and I love growing my own groceries, y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and say hi and give you a little update on me, and not just a garden tour, but an update on me and what's going on with me. I hope you could follow me. I know I say a lot, but it's one of those chat with Nat moments. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys for joining me on the journey. And for those of you who haven't decided if you want to subscribe or not, why don't you give it a chance? You never know. You might enjoy the journey. Bye now.